Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm so excited. We're gonna be checking out a new group, at least to me. We're gonna be checking out the Boyz. I have heard nothing but good things about this group and like their music. I don't really know anything about them. So that's always really exciting to going into it and everything. I do know that this is a big group, so I know that I'm not going to know names right away or like I'll try my best. I feel like I'm good, like pretty good with faces, like recognizing people. It's just like getting names to faces is one of my things. But the main thing, the reason this like I came to know this group to begin with, I knew them like at least like a year or two ago or something, but I haven't like actually watched or listened to any of their stuff. Is from all the Kevin memes I've seen anywhere, like everywhere over social media and everything. That is like my introduction to them. So I know that they're like a very chaotic and like funny group too. So if I happen to like their music and stuff, which I'm guessing I probably will because a lot of people said that I will go into like more variety stuff for like getting to know them, like guides and stuff. One thing that I have seen from them was the collaboration stage they did with ATEEZ, the I Like You stage with some of the members and stuff. So I've seen that. And so in saying that, I know like a couple names from the group and stuff. Like I know Kevin. I there was someone in the performance. I called him Mr. Purple Shirt, but his name is Jacob, I'm pretty sure. And his smile is he's one of the top ones right now, just like going into it. But and then I know of Eric, and I know of those three specifically too because of like some of the clips I've seen from the Eric Nam podcasts and like videos like that and stuff, just like roaming around I've seen. So those are like the main three that I like have heard of a lot. But I don't know like anything really about them. Just like I know kind of like their faces and stuff. So that's like where I'm at right now. Okay, but I did look up the like profile and stuff and everything of like the group and stuff that shows like the different members and everything. So it is a 11 member group, and I think I do know that one of them I think took a break. I think it might have been Eric, for like health reasons and stuff. He took a break during I think a couple of comebacks or something. So there's only 10 in some of them. So I do know that. So I know that's like why if a member is missing, there was someone that wasn't part of it for that. But I am gonna go through their names just so like I can kind of match names to faces and stuff. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I am not the greatest with like pronunciation. I try my best, but if I do say anything wrong, please let me know because I do want to say it right. But we have Sunyeon, Jacob, Yeonhoon, Hyunjae, which right off the bat, Hyunjae, my style, man. Juyeon, Kevin, New, Q, which it does say that Q's name is Chungmin. Chungmin, I think I'm saying that right. I do see like tons of stuff about him too. And then this one's gonna be hard, man. Ju Huknyeon? I know I'm saying that one wrong. I'm so sorry. It's like a longer one, so it's hard for me. Sunu and Eric. Okay, so Eric's the youngest. And then I think yeah, so it looks like around 97, 98, 96. Okay, yeah. So around like same age and stuff. But it looks like the oldest and leader is Sungyeon. So anyways, I just wanted to look at that, just like see if I can recognize a couple faces and everything. I'm gonna try my best, but it is the first viewing and everything. So these I picked 4 music videos. I didn't even say which ones we're doing. I'm sorry. We're gonna do Reveal, The Stealer, Maverick, and then their new comeback Roar. We're gonna do 4 just because of copyright stuff. It'll get blocked if I do any more than that. So we're gonna do those, and then I'll maybe eventually do another one if I dive deep into this group and you guys want more of them on the channel. But we're gonna do those 4. I thought it would be a good selection because one's kind of from each year, and I did a suggestion list on my channel and stuff, and these were kind of like the main 4 of the group and stuff. There were a couple more, but these are like the main suggested ones to like get into them. So we're gonna get right into it. I am excited. I do want to preface that if you haven't been to my channel before, hi, hello. I do pause during stuff. So if you don't like that, this might not be the video for you, and that's totally fine. I get it. I am a full-time photographer and stuff, so I always love visuals. So if this group has good visuals in the music videos, I'm going to be pointing it out. I do love music production and like all that kind of stuff too, so I do talk a lot about that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I am just excited to get into this because I've heard so much about them, and I'm just so excited to listen to these, see what their style is, if they have like a certain sound, and then like if I do end up enjoying them and stuff, then doing like a guide and like maybe some compilation stuff, just like get to know them and their personalities more. But I'm just really excited. It seems like they're like just a nice group. I watched some of like the stuff and everything, like I said, the AT's collaboration and everything, and they were just like so nice and stuff on stage. So I'm just excited to just learn more about them and their music and stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I definitely want to check out more groups and everything too. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with Reveal, and it looks like it came out in 2020. And it doesn't have captions, so we're just gonna watch it, and yeah, we're gonna get right to it, so let's go. And like I said, I don't know if they have like a storyline going on and stuff. Please let me know if they do, or if it's just kind of one-off music videos and stuff that eventually connect or anything. So I apologize if there is, but anyways. Already pausing, I'm sorry. Ooh, his voice. Ooh, okay. First, I don't know how many rappers or like vocalists or anything they have in here. That is one thing I forgot to check. So I will like probably learn that and everything. But the way that they just started, they already had so much like versatility in voices, and we're like 24 seconds in. That deep voice, I don't know who that was. I love the instrumental already. This one. Ooh, I love those hi-hats right there, Danny. Ooh. Sungyeon? Thing. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's so much going on. I feel like I haven't said anything. Wow. Okay. The vocals in this group, are you kidding? The visuals too. This is gonna be a group, I already know. I have to watch a music video more than once because there's so much. Like, this, I am loving this song, man. This, like, especially the instrumental and the production on here, every time I skip, this is like screenshot worthy. Like, what the hell? That is such a catchy chorus. These set pieces are so good, and that lighting. And I love that swelling in the back. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Kevin. I know him. Okay, I need to... Who is this? His rapping is so good. This dancing, I've been talking about the dancing out. That's Jacob. I know that. Watch me be wrong. I'm so sorry. I love his voice. I love that. I think Eric was the one that was in the hair. I love the tone of his voice. This one. Don't look at me. Dude, this choreo. They're killing this choreo. Ooh, I love these visuals. His voice sticks out a lot. This one. His voice is so good. He has... Okay. Dude, it's gonna take me forever to get through this freaking video. First, I am loving the sound of this song. That chorus is so damn catchy. And just the dancing. I haven't talked about the choreo at all. I can tell that this is such a phenomenal group with dancing. Like, just from this, I definitely looking forward to checking out some dance practices. But this instrumental, just the mix of everything and how, like, all that swelling and everything is just so good. And I feel like everybody's voices so far have mixed so well together. I feel like there's a lot of versatility, especially. Like, there's a lot of deeper tones, but then you get those higher falsettos and everything mixed in. It's just so good. And I've only, like I said, I don't know how many rappers or like vocalists and stuff there are in here. But I feel like I've been able to like place like maybe 2 rappers so far, just from what I have seen. But I am loving the sound of this. But yeah, it's just so good. And the colors, especially, my point in saying this, I'm like everywhere. His voice, it reminds me so much of, I know some people don't like comparisons or anything like that. I don't compare people, but people do have similar tones. And he reminds me so much of Baekhyun, and I absolutely love Baekhyun's voice. And he is giving me like that kind of style, and very like tonally especially. It just sounds so good, especially over this whole song. It just sounds so nice, and I love this. Okay, this. I already know this group's gonna be a damn problem, man. But like, this sounds so good. I love how they play with the blues and reds like this, like the different color sets. Ooh, I love the aspect ratio switch. Who is this in the front, man? His rapping, I really like. Hold on. I have like their names and stuff pulled up over here. I don't know if I'm going to be correct, so please, if I'm wrong. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be wrong. I feel like this one in front, is that Hyunjae? That looks like Sunu. I'm so sorry if I get them wrong. I'll learn. It's just like, oh, this was great, man. I loved this song. Okay, so is that their the label that they're under too? The what's it? The Kreker or the CREKER. I don't know how to pronounce that. But is that like the label and stuff that they're under? It seems like it is. Okay, like I said, I really liked that song. I feel like that was like, that being in the introduction was something else. I love, that is such a catchy chorus, man. Like that is gonna be stuck in my head. I already know that. And just the choreo that they showed during it, I really liked. I love the different sets that they had specifically. They switched from like the room kind of shots and everything that were more pulled back, and then they did more of the close-up profile shots of each member, which I really liked. But they played with color a lot too. I love the blues and reds they went for, but they mixed in more of like the warm tones and stuff too throughout different scenes. And just like, it was just so good. The vocals, I have to say, the vocal work that I heard was so good. They have 11 members, so they have such a good mix and variety throughout it. But they have such a good balance of those lower registers mixed with the higher registers, especially. Like, I heard some more on the lower tone and everything, but the falsettos that I was hearing over it and just the harmonies together was such a nice mix together. And just the whole overall feeling of that song, I feel like fit that so well. But it was so good. And then just like the little rap bits and stuff that they had, which I loved. I think it's Sunu. I'm sorry if it's not. But the one who was doing more of that faster pace rapping and stuff, I loved like how he fit into that song specifically. It was so good. But yeah, it was just such a nice song. Like, it definitely more high energy, but like smooth at the same time, which I love. And that was from 3 years ago. So I'm so excited to check out more of their recent stuff too. And with groups like this that have like the more higher energy title track music videos, I can only imagine how amazing their B-sides are. So we're only watching the first one, and I'm already excited to get into all the other stuff and everything. But we are going to get into the next music video, which is The Stealer, and this came out 2 years ago. So we're going to get right into it. So let's go. That was nice already, that ripple effect. I have to say, damn, comes right at you. I was gonna say, they like do such a good job, especially with the last one and this one, of making such an atmosphere with their music, especially like leading into it. But then it just punches you in the face. Like, what was that? Like, what? Okay. Okay, smooth as hell already. What is this club feel? What the hell? That bass. This choreo. Ooh, I love that. Okay, the transitions in these songs are so good. Like, the way that they transition the actual instrumental and like rhythm and everything from the choruses into the verses and stuff is just so good. And I love how much they're playing. I'm only basing it off of like the last one I just watched and this one, but their tones of their music videos, like for these two specifically, are very like saturated, especially with the colors and everything. I feel like I've noticed that a lot with them. Just with all the shots and everything they use color very prominently, which is really nice. But the way that they just switched up into this, I love that piano. Ooh. There is so much going on with this instrumental, and I'm loving everything that they put into it. They slow it down, but then they bring in that siren sound, but they also have like those really fast hi-hats over it too. There's just so much. It's so good. And those pauses. The lighting. Okay. Ooh, and then they slow it down. I love when they do that. Okay, that's Eric, right? Ooh, I love that affection he put on his voice. That is so good. Okay, choreo. I love this. Wow, his voice. Okay, it keeps switching up. There's so much that I want to talk about. First, this breakdown. Okay. I know I'm pausing a lot, so I hope that's okay, and I'm so sorry. But the colors, they're so saturated and very overblown, and I love it. And the lighting throughout these shots is just so good too. But the switch ups that I'm hearing in this song specifically is so good. Like, what? Like, that just like cut out and it went to very like piano jazzy kind of feel. I love that piano. I love the different quality of his voice. And then this comes in. Dude. Okay, is this? Is that cute? Is he a main dancer? Because I've noticed his dancing specifically a lot. Dude, I haven't talked about this choreo. Do you see the formations that they're doing? Like, are you serious? Just like how everyone flows in and out of each other on the sides. I love that. That was a good isolation right there. I love how saturated neon these lights are and stuff. It just gives it such its own feel. Okay, so that does look like it's like the entertainment company and everything. So, dude, this was great. Okay, that was great. I've noticed so much that they switch up their beat a lot, but they always come back to like their overall like chorus and stuff very well. Like, it just transitions so smoothly, and I love how much they put into their production, especially like just the different switch ups and just the layering of everything is just so good. I'm sure they do, but let me know if there's any like specific members that like are designated that help out with like composition or production or like writing and stuff like that. I would definitely love to know that, but it's just so good. Granted, this is only the first 2 videos that I've seen, so I know like they probably definitely have more of different style B-sides in like different videos and stuff, but I love how so far like the title tracks that I've heard have had such a very more hard-hitting feel, but very smooth elements, like very R&B kind of elements added into that overall very kind of like darker but like hype bass and like beat and everything. I don't know how like very well to explain it and everything, so I hope you guys know what I mean, but I absolutely love it. But the next one we're gonna get into is Maverick, and this looked like it came out in 2021, so we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. And I do feel like that this is one that I've heard like a lot about, like revolving around like the Boyz and stuff. Like when I hear like of them and stuff, I feel like this is one of the ones that I hear a lot about. So right into it. Comes right in. They have a very okay. They have a very electronic sound to them. Not necessarily like electronic music, but they have a very like synthy, more on that kind of sound, like not video game, but you know what I mean? Like very electronic, like digital sound a lot. I feel like they incorporate a lot into it, which is really nice. And just like I said, they gave that a little bit time to like get you into the atmosphere a little bit, but then they just brought it right out and just like went for it. But the way that they started like this, okay. I love that affliction he's putting on his voice. Yeah, I love his voice. And his. Did you hear that? That breathiness in his voice. Oh. That. Do you know what I mean with the switch ups? To go from this Oh, I love that. The mix of vocals. Ooh. I love that. I need. Who is this? Dude. Like, how intense that is. That, like, lead into it. Oh, I love that. That rhythm is so nice. I love the different subgroups that they have going on a lot during their videos too. They have the different more center formation a lot, but then they always have this different side groups on the end, which makes sense for that many members. But it looks so good. I love specifically their formations that I've been seeing so far. But like, I can't get over the mix of these songs. This one. That peak. Okay, I love, if you have not been to this channel before, piano is my favorite thing to hear in music, especially how certain groups use it over heavier instrumentals like this. You get that lighter piano and everything to really emphasize like the different levels and everything. It's just so nice to hear. And acoustic guitar. But this, their breakdowns, I love how soft they kind of get into it, even with such a heavy chorus like this. Like, this is so good. Who is doing that note? The visuals. What the hell? Dude, what? Okay, we're watching this one again because I feel like I had to pause so much because there was so much going on, especially with just the instrumental and the sound, that the video was just its own completely separate thing. So we're gonna watch this again and pay attention to more of like the lyrics and stuff too. But it's just so... I love how cinematic and very like more like controlled that their music videos are. Like that feeling of it. The way that this starts, I love this. I love that rhythm right there. I love his voice. And then him back to back. Okay. I need to see what this is. It looks like Hyunjae, I think. Hyunjae. His voice, man. Do you hear that breathiness at the end of his words right there? I love how they emphasize that. That right there. I love their choreo. I've noticed a lot they use their whole bodies a lot throughout their choreo. Like they have so much movement throughout their whole bodies and everything. It's just so nice to see, especially with that big of a group. It really like makes you pay attention to it. Like they use everything and just like are so outward with their movements. It's like being your own person and breaking out of that. I love that little. Ooh, I love the back and forth like that too. I love that. That is such an intense transition. It's so good. Yeah, like kind of not being part of that crowd. Embracing those different things about yourself. Dude, the lighting in this. Okay, dude, are you seeing this choreo? Do you know what I mean? They're so atmospheric with their stuff. I love this. Okay, I have to say I love how experimental they have been being with like just these few songs that I've heard so far. That's one of my favorite things about certain groups is when they try just their own stuff and just really put in like their touch on it. And I love how I feel like these three, you can tell that they're from like them as a group, just in like my opinion, just seeing them first and everything. They definitely have like their own sound, which I love. They have such a way of mixing such intensity, especially with the choruses, but their verses and everything, they always find a good way and a good balance of more of that faster rapping mixed with more of those smooth vocals. And I love that. Just the instrumental underneath it, they always throw in more of kind of a smoother, like, I don't want to say like flat out jazzy, but like more of that kind of R&B element to it over top that very more heavy experimental kind of sound, which I really love. It's just so good. And I feel like, especially having 11 people too, there's so much work that has to go into it to go and kind of incorporate every single person's voice and just see where everything sounds well together. And I just love how they managed to do that so well. But that was great. And the visuals too, the choreo. There's so much I can talk about, but I don't want this to be like 2 hours long. So I already know I'm going to be doing more of them on here because I have loved what I've heard so far. But just like the lighting and the colors that they're using in their videos is just so pleasing to see. It's very more on the like darker cinematic feel, especially with the neon lights that they play with, the reds and the blues, and then just like how saturated everything is, but also how more on the dark side everything is too. It's just so good and I love. But we're gonna get into their, I believe their newest one. I think it came out about a month or two ago. Roar. I am so pumped for this because this is the one that I've been hearing so much about lately. Like saying that it is like newer too, so that's probably another reason. But I've heard such good things about it. But I'm excited to see it and hear the song in general. But yeah, we're getting ready to it, so let's go. Ooh. I'm sorry. What? The visuals already? Okay. I love how it's like closing up and stuff, like where the wings were and everything. Like, they have such a good way of making an atmosphere, like, to drag you into their music, and I love it. Okay, is this Sunu? Ooh. That hair. See what I mean about, they have very certain sounds in there. The effects. What is this choreo? Okay, before we get into the next one. Okay, this is my favorite one so far. Right off the bat. That is so good. Sungyeon, right? Ooh. Dude, what are these visuals? These? We vampires now? That was smooth as hell. I love that whistle in the back. This choreo! I love me a good connecting formation choreo like this, man, and a good breakdown. We're watching this again. I know that. But oh my god, this song is so good. Like, what? He has such a soft voice. I really like it. Dude, what are these effects? What the hell? In comes the rain. Okay, we're watching this again, but this definitely has been my favorite so far for like sounding wise and everything. Like, I can see myself listening to this over and over again. This was so good. Especially that chorus, I love that constant whistling throughout it. It's just so nice. And the choreo was great. Everyone sounded great. Everyone looked great. The outfits. But especially the editing on this video, I have to commend everybody who worked on this because, like, the effects, the actual, like, editing and transition and everything was so good throughout each thing. And just, like, the effects that they were going for were just so nice. But we're gonna get into this again. So we're gonna listen to it. Just like how this opens. It's just so good. You get that like slight synth and everything in the back too. It like raises into it. I love how he starts this song. That was such good camera work right there. Okay, so it seems like first this red hair, dude, that looks great. But it seems like these two, I think that's Eric, and then I think this is Sunu. I'm not sure, but like I feel like I know his face. I feel like they're more of the main rappers of the group and stuff so far that I've seen. And there may be like a couple more too, but those are like the ones that are prominent to me. I like his voice a lot, the tone that he has. Guys, this might be my guy in the front. Dude. I think I have his face down too. Dude. Kevin is killing it. Just the camera movements. I love how low the camera is for this because it makes them look like, if you want someone to look more like powerful or like maybe more kind of like higher up and everything, like getting down low and stuff, it gives that image so well. And I love that. Yeah, and the way that they're moving and everything too, like the choreo and stuff, just like the way that they slow it down like this with that camera movement just fits so well. And like, again, like with they have such neon saturated lights in this too, and I feel like that's kind of more of their vibe. And I love that so much. There's so much like different lighting switch ups in this too. Like the way that they're switching so much in different elements. There was this choreo. Especially this, like it has more of that dreamy kind of like misty feeling to it with the lighting, very soft. But then you get like the night vision and stuff here. And then you get like this lighting, which is more of like that mood lighting, like more like sensual and stuff, which I mean matches the choreo and stuff. But like I love the different mixes and everything they're playing with. And that transition was so clean. Okay, I think that's Jacob, right? Okay. Dude, all of them are just visuals. But like they switch up the rhythm so much, and I love that. Dude, his voice is so beautiful. Ooh, and then you get that contrast with his rapping. Ooh. How he goes over that bar and everything is so good. I think, is that cute? I love first this choreo, but the different elements they're bringing in, I love how that film kind of style mixed with like this. I need to see a full choreo of this. I think they have a studio tune, right? I love this rap build up right here. The different tones. Especially this, like this ending, what the hell? How intense this instrumental is. Ooh, I love how he dragged that out. Dude, that was so good. Okay, that was definitely my favorite. I can see why that is so raved about. Everything was great. The vocals and just the rapping and just the whole tone of the music video. I love how like how much darker their themes are and stuff, but still have a little bit more of that like lighter feeling with especially the higher pitched instrumentals that they throw in, especially with that bass and stuff, like alongside it. It's just so good. And I loved this video. The editing, the colors, the lighting was just so well put together and just so good. But I think I saw when I searched this one earlier that they did a studio tune for it. I definitely want to check that out. And some dance practices to these and everything. I also don't know if they have like, I'm guessing they probably do like behind the scenes, which is some of my favorite content to watch. But dude, I've been filming for almost an hour and a half. I am so sorry. But I appreciate if you made it this far. But I enjoyed literally every song that I heard. Granted, it's only 4 songs of theirs, but I genuinely loved every single one. And usually feel like I have a very wide variety of music that I like. So I'm not gonna like sit and like say I like one genre like better than the rest or anything. But this more kind of like heavier it's not electronic music, but like more on that style, like the heavier kind of style that they're going for usually isn't what I lean towards like every single day, but I can see myself listening to every single one of these songs like all the time, especially this one. I loved it. I've noticed so much that the way that they go about their music videos, especially these ones, they focus so much on very intense colors and very particular lighting, which I really like because it really sets the mood. And I feel like, especially with this group, they have a very good way of bringing you into a song and into a music video very well. It's very, especially the way that they kind of start out their music, it's very like, it gives it room to breathe and it really drags you into like the song, and then they just come right in and it just like gets intense right away. And I love that because it really shows especially the versatility throughout them. This is only 4 songs and I'm sure some people got more parts than other people and everything, because I know that's a big thing, especially with a group this big. But I love all the voices that I heard. I feel like this group has such a good mix of everybody and just utilizes people in such a good way, especially one after each other. They complement each other so well. Some of their voices in here, I really wish that I knew names and faces already, because like it's hard to talk about certain people if I don't really like am 100% sure that it's them. So, but there were a couple of voices in here that just like stood out so much. If there is like certain people that I picked out and everything, like their voices or their faces and stuff, please let me know. That would be much appreciated. But I definitely want to check out more stuff from them, just from seeing this and literally liking every single thing that I heard and saw. And I hardly mentioned the choreo. They are great dancers, especially with that many people. I feel like they work so well together, and I love how much they focus on formation choreo and really utilizing each person in the process, and just being very connective with everybody is just so nice and just so good. And I just love, especially the production of each song. They do such a well like way of just mixing so much and just transitioning so well into the verses and choruses and vice versa. It just makes you go through the song so effortlessly. Like it just goes by so fast because it flows so well together. And I love that. I can only imagine with the vocals that I heard in this, like these more upbeat, more like heavier songs and everything, I can only imagine what their B-sides sound like. Like I need to hear a ballad from them. I need to hear like a full-on rap song from them. Like I feel like they have such strong individuals in this group that really just differentiate from each other. which is really nice because you get such a variety and a diversity where you can experiment with music like this, but you can also go through different other genres and everything and make it work too, because their voices just mix so well together even though they are very different. But props to them, man. I enjoyed every single thing and I really want to learn more about them, considering there is so many members. So definitely, if there is a guide that you guys want me to do, or if you just want me to continue them in general on here, let me know, because I definitely want to watch them in my own time. So let me know if you want me to keep doing them on here. Music videos, I always am up for watching behind stuff, variety stuff, and stuff like that. And B-sides, I am so pumped for. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me. I try not to pause too much, but that never happens because I like to talk like a lot during it and everything. And I'm sorry if I'm not like the most like energetic or like very extroverted person watching these and everything, but it is what it is. I am who I am. And if you enjoyed, thanks for sticking around this long, because I already know I have been filming for like an hour and a half, and I'm going to try to edit this down as much as possible. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me and everything. I definitely want to learn more about them and figure out like names and faces. I apologize if I got anybody wrong. But I will learn. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.